פרק 9, 9th chapter, Mishnah Daled. The fourth Mishnah. בת ישראל מאורסת לכהן. Again, remember, all the things is reviews. We learned all the things. A daughter of Israel, which means non-Kohen, who's engaged to a Kohen. Engaged. There was Kiddushin. Or meuberet mekohen. Or even, she's not engaged. She's pregnant. Lav dafka, she's married. But she's pregnant from a Kohen. Or shomeret yabam lakohen. Or let's say he had a brother Israel, one brother, no, it cannot be.
No.
She shomeret yabam lakohen. Shomeret yabam.
His brother is a Kohen.
Yeah, his brother is a Kohen.
Yeah,
she's waiting for a Kohen. Shemet ba'ala Kohen belo banim. Her husband Kohen died without any sons. V'hi mamtenet leyebama Kohen sheyebamena. So now she's in limbo state. She's waiting for the brother to marry her. V'chen bat Kohen liYisrael. Also the opposite. The daughter of a Kohen to a regular non-Kohen. בת כהר מאורסת לישראל או מעוברת מישראל. Either she's engaged to Israel, or she's pregnant from Israel, או שומרת יבם לישראל. או שומרת יבם לישראל. She is the daughter of a Kohen, okay? So in all these cases, she's not allowed to eat truma. In all these cases, she's not allowed to eat truma. Again, let's...
She has a connection already.
Even though she has a connection, she's still not allowed to eat truma. For example, בת ישראל מאורסת לכהן, she can say, I'm engaged to him, yeah, but you're not married yet, you cannot eat truma. מעוברת מכהן, says, I'm eating it from the vlad. They tell her, yeah, when it comes out, not now. When it comes out, not now. שומרת יבם לכהן, even though I was married to a Kohen, I ate truma until now, but now you're not married to a Kohen anymore. You're waiting to be married to a Kohen, don't eat truma. And the opposite, she's a bat Kohen, she's a daughter of a Kohen. She says, I can eat because I'm my father. But she says, no, you are engaged in Israel, that takes you away from the truma. Even though it's not, or you're pregnant. Yeah?
But if she was engaged to a Kohen,
she couldn't eat because she's not engaged yet.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not engaged yet. She's not married yet. Not engaged, not married yet. She's engaged. Yeah. Or, in all these cases, not to chalbel. כמו ששנינו, like we explained above, we learned this all before. Ha'ubar, we learned what? That the ubar, the fetus, והיבם והאירוסין, פוסלים ולא מאכילים. In all these cases, they make you not able to eat truma, and they don't have enough power to make you eat truma. You need to have real marriage in order to get. Now, this was about truma. Now we're going to go, what about maaser? Maaser? What do you mean maaser? So let's see. Maybe it's different rules. It doesn't have to be the same rules for maaser. Maaser Levi. To the Levi. Yeah, maybe that has different rules. Let's see. בת ישראל מאורסת ללוי, a daughter of Israel that is engaged to the Levi, או מעוברת מלוי, or she's pregnant from a Levi, או שומרת יבם ללוי, or she's waiting for a Levi brother to marry her, וכן בת לוי לישראל, also the opposite, as we said there. She's a bat Levi. She's eating maaser. But now she's engaged. Does it take her out? That's a question. Bat Levi מאורסת לישראל, a daughter of a Levi who's engaged to Israel, or מעוברת מישראל, or she's pregnant from a Jew, or שומרת יבם לישראל, or she waiting for one of the brothers to marry her, לא תוכל במעשר. So the same as truma. The same rules. Just like truma, she cannot eat. Maaser, she also cannot eat. Maaser Rishon. בגמרא מבואר, the Gemara explains though, שמשנתנו היא לדעת רבי מאיר. We're going to see that the halacha it's wrong. Halacha she is going to eat. But this Mishnah is written according to the opinion of Rabbi Meir. So this is Rabbi Meir. הסובר, שמעשר ראשון אסור לזרים. Rabbi Meir holds that the maaser that the Levi gets is forbidden to non-Levis. וטעמו משום שנאמר, where does he learn it from? Because there's a verse that says, כי את מעשר בני ישראל אשר ירימו להשם תרומה. It says the maaser of the Jewish people that they're going to lift to God as a truma. So he says, הוקש מעשר לתרומה. Over here you see that it looks at Meiser just like Truma. It uses both words. Ma Truma asura lezorim, just like Truma is forbidden to a non-Kohen, Af Maser Rishon asura lezorim. Also Maser Rishon is prohibited to non-Levi, only Levi. Beram ein halacha keRabbi Meir, but you should know that the law is not like Rabbi Meir, ela kechachamim. The law is like the sages. Hastovrim shemaaser rishon mutar lezorim. The sages hold Maaser Rishon is permitted to everybody to eat. You need to be pure maybe, but everybody has to eat. והם דורשים את ההיקש שבפסוק דלעיל לעניין תבל. And so what do they learn over there? It says Truma and Maaser. So they learned it to a different things. They learned it for tevel. They learned it for a different ruling, nothing to do with the eating. If something is tevel or not tevel, that's what they learn it for. Ma truma tovelet. They learn it. What? Just like truma makes tevel. What does it mean tevel? שכל זמן שלא הפרושה תרומה מן התבואה, הרי אסורה משום תבל. As long as you didn't give the 10%, nothing is allowed over here to eat. וחייבים עליה מיתה בידי שמיים, and you're obligated death by heavens. אף מעשר ראשון תבל. So they learned this about tevel. Also מעשר ראשון, if you didn't give it off, if you didn't separate it, and somebody eats it, now he is required death penalty by heaven. אף מעשר ראשון תבל, שאף לאחר שכבר הופרשה ממנו תרומה, כל זמן שלא הופרש ממנו מעשר, עדיין תורת תבל עליה. In other words, not only truma makes it tevel, also מעשר ראשון makes it tevel. Okay, up to here. בת לוי מאורסת לכהן. We have a daughter of a Levi who's engaged to a Kohen. או מעוברת מכהן. או שומרת יבם לכהן. וכן בת כהן ללוי. So now we're going to mix the two. So she's a daughter of a Levi, she's a lot Maaser, but now she's engaged to the Kohen. So what happens? בת כהן מאורסת ללוי, or the opposite, or you got a daughter of Kohen who's engaged to a Levi, or she's pregnant from a Levi, or שומרת יבם ללוי, or she's waiting for a Levi to marry her, one of the brothers. לא תוכל לא תרומה ולא במעשר. Now she lost this one and this one. Both. Two sides. Because she's in limbo state. She's not here. She's half away from the father because she's engaged, but she's not fully in by the Levi, by the husband to catch her in. So she lost here and she lost there until she gets married.
No.
Until she gets married. Once she gets married, she can eat truma if she's daughter of a Kohen. If she's a daughter of a Kohen, she loses the truma, but she gets the Maaser.
אבל if she gets married and she's מעוברת, she עדיין אוכלת בתרומה?
If she gets married, once she gives birth, I'll tell you what, before she gives birth, it's not enough to take her out of her status.
So she's married, she married Cohen, now she's a מעוברת, she's pregnant, but she still cannot eat.
Takes her away from Truma.
Takes her away.
From Truma, because she's already has a child.
So what brings her here actually is the baby.
Yeah.
Once she has the baby, then she...
That's right. The baby ma'achil.
Doesn't do it.
Once that's right. Once the baby gets born, then she can eat because of him.
From the baby.
From the baby, not from the husband. The baby is a coin. The son is a coin. You can. Yeah. Okay. לא תוכל לא תרומה ולא מעשר. בגמרא מבואר, the Gemara explains שכוונת הסיפא של משנתנו, why did he have to tell us this? שאין מחלקים לא תרומה ולא מעשר בבית הגרנות. It says, it comes to teach you, because maybe you should, it's hard to say, you remember we had this conversation before. There's two opinions of genders. What is a gender? You're either a male or a female, but some say no, there's also a third kind. So over here, the Chachamim says there's no such thing. She's either a male or a female. She's either a Levi or a Kohen. You cannot tell her, you're not this and you're not this. Right?
Can't float her up in the air and say, oh, now you're not.
Because there's no such creature. And some say, no, there is a third creature. Her. Some don't accept it. There's never such a thing. You're either a male with female parts, I don't care. Or female with male parts, I don't care. But you're a female. Yeah, they don't accept that there's in-between state. We're going according to the opinion that there are only two genders. She can either be a Levi or a Kohen. She cannot be nothing. So according to this, we should let her something, either this or that. So he's asking why we're not letting her according to this opinion. So he's telling her this. The Gemara explains, שכוונת הסיפא של משנתנו, the Gemara explains that what does it want to teach us? שאין מחלקים לא תרומה ולא מעשר בבית הגרנות, לא לבת כהן ולא לבת לוי. If she's coming to collect, there's storehouses for Truma and storehouses for Meiser, that Levim come to Meiser and the Kohanim come for Truma. Yeah? He says, those storehouses don't give her this and don't give her that. He says, get away from her. The fact that she can take, that's up to you. We're not going to give it to you. Why not? Gzera. Even though she can tell them, hey, one of you has to give to me. Up to you. Yeah, but I need to get one. Says it's a gzera decree. Shema yavo lechalek truma, because you're afraid once you're going to give those ones, maybe you're going to give truma af lebat Israel shenitgarsha mikohen. They don't know if she just got divorced or not. She's not going to tell them. Yeah, because she wants the food. She wants the food. Yeah. So he says because they're afraid that they don't know every lady, and what you're going to take are you married? Ask every lady. So he says no. Once you're in a limbo state, we don't accept you at all. We don't know. Yeah.
They trust the Kohen that you're going to give to whoever permitted.
That's right. But not you. You. We can't trust you. Or maaser lebat Israel shenitgersha melevi. Or maaser to bat Israel that you got divorced. שלא ידעו שבשביל בעלה היו מחלקים לה קודם. In other words, they thought when she comes they're thinking maybe she's coming as a Levi or maybe she's coming as a Bat Kohen. They're not realizing that she came because she's married a Levi. She's not a Levi. Or she married a Bat Kohen. So she is allowed to eat Meiser as long as she's married to the Levi. And she's allowed to eat Meiser as long as she's married to the Kohen. But now, maybe she's divorced. Exactly. So therefore, והוא הדין שאין מחלקים בבית הגרנות אפילו לנשואות מאותו גזרה. So even if you know for sure that she's married, if you're not a Kohen lineage, we're not going to give it to you. Let your husband come, let him give it to you. That's what they're going to tell her. We don't play with this. It's true, you're allowed to eat it, we're not going to give it. Or either go to the farmer, get it along from the farmer, then it's on your head. It's a mitah b'dei shamayim. You want to die, that's up to you. But we're not going to assist you. Anyone, no married woman. אלא שמשום הרישא שמדובר בדווקא במאורסת, נקטה המשנה מאורסת גם בספר. So the truth is, מאורסת doesn't get. But because of the beginning, it says מאורסת in the beginning of the Mishnah, it wanted to say מאורסת also in the end of the Mishnah.
And the הלכה הוא לא אומר לא כמו רבי שמעון.
No, the halacha is not like Rabbi Meir for sure.
Rabbi Meir.
Yeah, the halacha is not like Rabbi Meir.
She can eat.
That's
she
right.
Can go to the goal, and that's why.
That's right.
Comes, so she's not going to come.
Yeah, she is allowed to eat, but we're not going to give it to you.
The Kohen, her husband, going to give it to her.
Yeah, her Levi husband.
Levi.
Meiser, we're talking Meiser over here. Yeah.
Idiot.